उस दिन यहाँ पे छोड़ दी थी ना मैंने। ज़ॉम्बी खा लेता है मेरे को।
Bunch of murdering assholes, can't let any of them get out of here alive.
अरे स्पेस दबाया तो मैंने। अरे चिगी कैसा है भाई, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। देख ना रे भाई। वॉइस सही आ रही है ना मेरी, मतलब
I gotta kill them all.
बहुत टाइम बाद स्ट्रीम कर रहा हूँ।
These murdering sons of bitches.
हाँ सही, ऑल गुड, ओके ब्रो। और बताओ क्या चल रहा है? लॉन्ग रेंज में अच्छी नहीं है, क्वालिटी भी अच्छी है। और अबे मुझे लग रहा है स्टेल्थ से मारना चाहिए था। नेट फेंके वो मार दो। नेड है क्या मेरे पे? अच्छा पाइप बॉम्ब है, नेड है। फेंकते कैसे थे? एमो खत्म। अबे ये कहाँ से आया? मैं मर गया। एके पे भी 2 ही गोलियां है, इसमें भी 2 ही गोलियां है शायद से। अबे ये कहाँ अटक? वाओ
Get him!
पीछे थ्रो थ्रो कैसे करते थे मैं भूल ही गया. ओमेन का अल्ट यूज करो. अच्छा जी.
Now I got you. One more to go.
अबे नीचे ये क्या टरेट. वाह मुझे लगा टरेट लगा रखे है.
Is that it? Is that all you got? Yeah, that's what I thought. Next time you set up an ambush, don't pick on the wrong guy.
This is Radio Free Oregon. The truth shall set you free. It's the Wild West again. And some men are acting like law and order are a thing of the past. But last I checked, this is still the United States of America. And in America, the right of property shall not be infringed. We have the right to claim territory, to hold it, and to defend it. Sure, we took this land from the Indians. No point in rewriting history, but we took it by force. And force is the only thing that will move us now. We're not gonna roll over for a bunch of bullies. If the feds or rippers or marauders think they're gonna come rolling into my wilderness, they got another thing coming. The strongest survive. The strongest take, and the strongest will succeed. This is Mark Copeland for Radio Free Oregon. Don't believe the lies.
That's something Cope. Law and order are a thing of the past. What the hell are you talking about? But yeah, you got a point about force being the only thing that... It matters now, force, and a lot of goddamn ammo.
तो अब मैं क्राफ्ट कर लिया भाई मैंने फाइनली. थोड़ा सा आराम करो.
Oh, I'm just gonna close my eyes for a bit. Okay, let's go.
St. John, this is Copeland. I haven't seen Boozer in a few days. He used to do runs for me is all. I know you ride with him. Tried to radio him. Can't seem to reach him. Well, you see him, you tell him to swing by and say hello to Cope. I would much appreciate it.
ओह यहाँ पे
Copeland out.
राइफल पड़ी है. राइफल लेते हैं.
This'll do.
कितने एमो इसकी? एक और एक है. और पिस्टल. 3 पे पिस्टल है ना. नहीं 4 पे पिस्टल है. नहीं 4 पे मुल्ला. 5 पे पिस्टल. 3 पे ये है. सेकंड पे पिस्टल. ओके ये रीलोड खत्म हो गई इसके एमो. पे एमो चाहिए और बहुत दूर है रे भाई। एक दिखती है कि मैप में? नहीं, पीछे जाना था। अरे यार ये
There we go.
अरे
Down you go. More bounties.
अपने भागेंगे मेरे पीछे यार।
Can fix this. That'll hold.
एमो ही नहीं है यार। अरे
Should have seen that coming.
अबे एमो ही खत्म हो गई।
Okay.
कंटेनर्स उड़ाने हैं। एक मिनट, वो एमो ही नहीं है, गोली मार के उड़ाने की कोशिश करता। मोलोटोव
A can of fuel. Needed this. Good.
ओह यहाँ पे मारना मेरे को। अरे भाई ऐसे भी मारते हैं। नहीं खुद को ही उड़ा लिया.
Use this.
बे यार ये
Oh, warehouse. Yeah, it looks like the kind of place you want to call home, yeah.
एक नया स्टोर है भाई, अंदर है बाहर है? और यहाँ तो बहुत सारे नेस्ट है। ये किधर है? इधर की तरफ है नेस्ट। नेस्ट के अंदर है क्या? और अबे ये क्यों आ रहा है इधर? जल क्यों नहीं रहा वो? अरे बुलेट्स खत्म।
God damn it, would you all shit yourself at once? Jesus Christ. This place is a death trap. Get down. Okay, gotta be careful, gotta be careful. I don't want to move.
अरे भाई और भी होगा। What? वो मार दिया उन्होंने तो।
Get in there. Right on target. Shit! Now! Can use this. Topping off. Yep. Okay.
अबे लास्ट एरिया क्लियर करना मुझे बस। वो इधर है। आई थिंक वो ऊपर वाली साइड होगा।
Yeah, always. Is that the last of them? Whew, finally. Boozer, it's done. I cleared those nests. Should be less freaks on the mountain from now on.
Hey, Deke. How'd it go? Were there a lot of them?
It wasn't too bad. That's why I wanted to take them on while it's dark out. Some of them were strong as hell, though.
Yeah. Cold makes them stronger. But you knew that.
Yeah, Boozer. I knew that.
Anyway, well, thanks for doing that, Deke.
Get some shut-eye, Boozer. Deacon out. Nests. Infestation zone. Sure smells like it. Gotta burn it down. Gotta clear them out.
एंजल स्टैचू फाइंड आउट करना है। बोर कर रही है गेम, पता नहीं मुझे क्यों। वाह,
How can something as beautiful as this be dying? A plague is ruining the land, but the tree of life still stands. End is coming to the new world. The tribes stand divided, in need of someone strong enough to unite them, or bring them all down. This is a story with an unusual beginning. So, welcome to Biomutant. Encode your DNA. Define your genetic structure. Choose a genetic resilience. Choose your first style. Pick your main color. Choose your detail color. Pick a Psy-Freak, Psy-Freak, Saboteur, Sentinel, Saboteur, Psy-Freak, Commando, Deadeye, Mercenary, Deadeye, Commando, Dead Commando, Deadeye, Mercenary, Dead Commando, Psy-Freak, Saboteur, Sentinel, Saboteur, Psy-Freak, Commando, Deadeye.
क्या बनाऊं?
Sentinel, Saboteur.
सेफोटर अच्छा लग रहा है, लेकिन डॉज एनर्जी कॉस्ट इज रिड्यूस बाय 20%. Melee dual wielding skill equal to different standard melee weapon to dual wielding.
Saboteur chosen.
सही तो लग रहा है, I think. Confirm.
Good choice.
So move forward with W.
Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun. We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice or simply stop living. But for you, It's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the dark side of you. Your inner voice, to be precise. An echo of the balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
So glad you realize who you really are. Let's keep to the bright and better path moving on.
You can't contradict yourself like that. You made the right choice to begin with. Why would you change your mind?
Because you can't deny what's deep within your heart. Sometimes a thought is...
But remember, this is just the beginning of the end. Eventually, it'll be my way or the highway.
Guess left can be right sometimes. Stories of death and the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others. Do you remember the beast that shattered your family? Or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger. Better make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story. This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes. The predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the tree of life started to die. dash. Oh, wouch! Cut down.
अरे चौबे जी कैसे हो? वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। वेपन एड ऑन। प्रेस 1 टू अटैच। हेल्थ रिजनरेशन के लिए है। इधर क्या है फिर? एनर्जी पैक।
Thank whoever left this climb stringer here.
और चौबे जी कैसे हो? अरे वो खेलोगे क्या यूरो ट्रैक? बताओ।
The oil sludge is everywhere. To most, it only means death. But some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways.
Remember to parry enemy attack when... अच्छा। अबे ये कहाँ से आ गया?
You can do this. You're not dead yet. Personal. The deep cut.
सर प्लीज EFT भी खेलो, अभी दुकान पर हूँ। कैंडी मिली हुई।
You're bruised.
अरे क्यों दबाया तो? भाई 1 सेकंड नहीं लगा था पकड़ने में यार, 1 सेकंड। अबे क्या मार रहा है भाई ये? प्लैंक्स प्लैंक्स का क्या रोल है भाई?
Dented that one good.
बस तो एक भी गोली नहीं लगी।
Critical. Cutting edge. That's going to leave a mark. Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight. That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy. Whoa! It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it.
अरे मर गया।
The morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you. Swoon. Good hit. Toxanol built vessels
अरे, light चली गई।
called arcs to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single arc they left behind that we know other arcs traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind.
You found a puzzle. अच्छा puzzle है. इससे ओके रोटेट कैसे है ई से नीचे वाला तो ठीक है
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
3 मूव बचे हैं बस
There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right, but no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours. Of spark metal going pew pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door. There you go. The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out. close encounter. That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives. Small things for your big ideas. He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why. He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up. He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed. There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true. The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad. The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past. It's a scar you're covering under that eye patch, isn't it? But he would have recognized you anyways. You look exactly like your Muma. There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Looper Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end. He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have. It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land. After the old village was destroyed and you disappeared, a struggle between the families erupted, and over time, the disciples turned against each other. Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree. Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Muma knows you are here. Sounds like he thinks she does, despite your heart growing dark. There's nothing as powerful as a Muma's love. He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people. The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life. You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy, an excellent source of ki. The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding. You've found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone. The Nono's ki energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life. Only time will tell. At least his intention is to dedicate his life to it. He has the feeling the fate of the world depends on it. You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy. You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed. He's grateful for all the help he can get. There's lots of Nono out there that need to be guided to the roots of the Pensai tree. Oh, it'll need a continuous flux of ki over the 12 months to come, so countless, he'd say. One day, he hopes the tree... But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree. Now that you've seen the Nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life, a life goal. Not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Muma will be able to protect us. You can already see the effects from how reckless those before us acted, and unless something changes, we're doomed. The land won't survive the side effects of the old world's industrial advances.
चौबे जी तो नहीं है यहाँ पे अभी चले गए थोड़ी देर
He
पहले
says you better hurry back to the village before your Muma comes looking for you. You did good here today. No, she's got lots on her mind and needs rest after the raid last night on the Lupin camp with her disciples. wonders if they let the predator family live or not. He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the Tree of Life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain. The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived. The genetic evolution that occurred after the apocalypse that Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land set the World Eaters' DNA into overdrive. His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route.
Hello Adi, welcome to the stream.
Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Noko has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own. He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved. His friends have prepared something specific for each World Eater. The Mekton, the Octopod, the Majute, and the Goo Glide are almost ready to ride. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters. You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb. Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters. A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged. Let's see.
Fast travel open, ठीक है. ये कहाँ से आ गया?
must be the World Eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. The World Eaters have made their marks on our world over time. That's not the first nor the last village it'll leave in its wake.
Level up. Character level up. When you level up, you can increase an attribute of your choice by 10. Pick which attribute to increase. हेल्थ तो ठीक ठाक ही है. मिले डैमेज. एजिलिटी नहीं. आई थिंक मिले डैमेज थोड़ा बढ़ाना चाहिए. मिले डैमेज बढ़ा
Those muscles.
You will earn upgrade points when leveling up. These can be used to acquire a new special attack and perks. Time to unlock your first special attack. Oh. ये क्या है? ये तो unlocked है I guess. ये वाला खुलेगा अभी. पहले चल रहा है with एक लेफ्ट क्लिक राइट क्लिक. Okay. Go to the mutation tab to unlock PSI power biogenetics. Once you have more upgrade points. अच्छा जी. Oh. अच्छा इसमें पावर्स भी अलग अलग से हम बना सकते. अपग्रेड रेजिस्टेंस. ये तो रेजिस्टेंस है. बायो जो भी है. ओके ये अच्छी लग रहा है.
Wonder what oddness you could get up to now.
यूज कैसे करेंगे इसको? Alt space E क्या ये? To use the press down the input you have on. Space से Alt से E से. To use an ability, press the button. It's bounded to while pressing holding. Okay. देखो. Escape. Skip. I think हो गया. एक मिनट. And किससे? हाँ. Gear. है ही नहीं गियर में भी कुछ.
Now you're styling.
अच्छा वो क्या था? Oh.
Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive. He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here.
Your inner balance is too. ठीक है भाई. Next.
He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart. Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions.
हेल्प करो यार अंदर चल हेल्प कर
He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
That's a spark of light in you!
That's right. Smack that spark out before it starts.
You don't have to be so harsh. It's such a little spark.
Take it out now while it's small.
There's always another spark.
PSI पॉइंट एक और अनलॉक हो गया
There's out of date again. He must have missed something important. Out of date knows you'll make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there's 2 nearby. The Jagni tribe is likely to be your primary choice as they seek to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way. Out of date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side. He believes the tribe Sifus, Jagni especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit. He believes you share Jagni's view on the world. Regardless, Jagni would welcome someone that had helped them against the Myriad tribe. He'll be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters. Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
ब्रिज से जाओ क्या? एक बार ब्रिज ट्राई मारते हैं.
It's a bridge. Just get over it.
अब इनको तो कुछ हो ही नहीं रहा. ये वाला क्लोज है, यहाँ चलते हैं.
They've destroyed this area, muddied up what used to be muck, as if it wasn't bad enough before the tribe war began. That's the Jackney
castle.
tribe's fault.
कैसा नहीं
Their
लग रहा है
friendship can be a blessing or a curse. It's up to you. You're either a part of their solution to the tribe war or part of the problem. Let's see. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. Says you should take care. Says they're... Says the Sifu decides who the Sifu wants to see, but is willing to let you give it a try.
Zata is the mój totloho. Kariesne zdace. Paro, ja put i
The Jackney tribe wants to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. They want to vanquish the tribes, as the only way they can guarantee peace is through supremacy. The Sifu is determined to let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life, as it's part of their strategy to cleanse the world and start anew.
Zivot nibira.
He welcomes you to the Jackney fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu.
No, Zivot.
The news of a cold-blooded Ronin crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 preceded you.
Zum ilam dat nete.
He's referring to your rampage through Bunker 101. It seems you don't mind a bit of blood on your hands. That's something you have in common.
Nauko onis poloknost. Ale, apinosko.
He understands that sometimes we need to lose ourselves, to find ourselves. But he's glad you chose to come here.
Tata is the mój.
There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted.
Iglezet is the mój mali muzamit.
Sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples.
Você si patafo uflete. Zata.
There were 6 of them, but the unity fell apart after Lupa Lupin attacked the old village. Soon after, they formed new tribes based on their own values, and when the Blight started, the animosity escalated to war.
Totloho, arfeta, angremo.
The Sifu says it's time to set the past aside, at least for now. Unrest is sweeping the land, and there are rivals in all directions.
Perfetta, Zata, Orsikali.
Jackney doesn't want a new unity between the tribes. Their goal is to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. Says fear and hatred is the only path to domination, but you already know that. So embracing that side of you and helping them vanquish the tribes and letting the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life should be an easy decision. He expected you'd join them. You understand that the universe runs on the principle that the one who dominates others runs the show. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can vanquish the other tribes. The one he wants to deal with first is the Myriad tribe. The Myriad are too good to be true. They might believe in the greater good and a code of honor, but uniting the tribes and saving the Tree of Life won't change anything. You must stop living in the past.
Ja put na list stari dat.
Their kin must put an end to the war before war puts an end to them. It'll cost bruises and broken bone, but they refuse to be the victim here.
Ni bira, una voch ni dlohoni.
Being defeated is a choice they won't make. They've talked about that, but words do not frighten those who feel no fear. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. You both share dark thoughts, so they want to wage a war. A war where all that's left behind is casualties. Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon. Once you've conquered the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu for control of their territory, tribe weapon, and kin. Your Muma taught each disciple a weapon. She never intended it for hunting, nor war, but lately the art of defense has been shadowed by relentless attack. Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village. Jackney doesn't want a new unity between the tribes. Their goal is to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. He remembers your kind and unselfish soul, and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good. Anyway, you'll pass your old village on your way to the first rival outpost, but we've got no time to be sentimental. War doesn't wait. It's always the little things you remember, and with you it's pretty much the only thing he recalls, that you were little.
कौन आ रहा है?
Heard you met the old one himself. What a character he is. Says you. Let's see.
भाई इससे फाइट लेनी पड़ेगी.
Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurred.
अरे भाई
Bang, bang. Bullseye. Kaboom!
ये क्या है? हेल्थ रीजन 250.
Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer. Let's see. As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over. Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind. Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He asks how you are today. Goop says he always does better whenever he leaves failure behind. He's happy his good mood is infectious. He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swimming technique. He understands Wang Fu is hard. That's why your Muma only has 6 disciples. Doing just one thing helps you get more done in less time. He thinks you should really know how to swim by now. Why not? There's no better time to do what needs to be done than right now.
ये क्या करा पानी में फेंक दिया
He says, that wasn't too bad, was it? He says a feeling that you're going to drown is a great reminder of the need to learn how to swim. But you need practice, lots of practice. He's sure you'll have to face the consequences of that sooner or later anyway. You just need more time in the surf. That's the only way you'll ever learn how to swim. He knows that's not true. You've just made up your mind you're not. Judging by your Muma's look, it seems you forgot something. You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go. The dedication to training is important. You can't rely solely on the fact that Wang Fu is in your blood. You should know, practice makes perfect. You have to keep working on it if you want to be good at it. She'll see you at the village square. She'll be waiting for you. There will be a surprise for you at the end, too. Here's another familiar face with lots on his mind. Asks how you're feeling today. Being nice comes easy for him. That doesn't make it less important. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working on. He's happy to hear that from someone that's a part of the coming generation. You owe it to yourself to protect the environment. You should look for things that are recyclable. It shouldn't take you too long to find some. wonders what usefulness you found. He says whatever it is, it shouldn't be left lying around on the ground. He can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know how to upcycle. That's the spirit. You can't make a difference unless you get your hands dirty. He'd love to teach you to upcycle, and the scrap you found would be a good start.
करना क्या है? To continue crafting a weapon, select the handle slot. Handle slot? अच्छा, ये वाला. चलो ये लगा. ये तो बहुत अजीब लगेगा इस पे. To craft weapon, press F.
You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you decided to craft a weapon. He says you don't really need a weapon when you're born one. He understands, but hopes you won't be needing it anytime soon. Gizmo doesn't mind sharing. What's his is yours, and what's yours is his. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this. It looks like she's starting to lose her patience. You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see you on the village square right away. Then you've got a good excuse. You share a responsibility to prevent hardship on nature and the environment. It's your future. She wants you to grow up and start thinking for yourself. You really need to find yourself before she's gone. That's all she's ever asked of you, that you'll try and give it your best. You can't do more than that. You've always followed your own path, but this time she needs you to follow her. Then start by meeting her on the village square and take it from there. She knows you're a free spirit, always on the move, like the wind. They look determined.
कितनी बातें करते हैं यार ये. इनसे फाइट होगी क्या?
He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you think you're going. He says that it's not too late for you to turn back, though.
Shandu, Shitoru, Sem.
There's no way they'll let you pass.
Popolo.
He wants to
और
know
मैंने
who you
बताओ
think you are.
काम धंधा क्या चल रहा है? काम धंधा ही तो नहीं है, तभी तो गेम खेल रहा हूँ. He wants to know what you think you are. No one needs to get hurt. Yeah.
You'll have to face pain at some point. He offers to help you get it over with.
अबे ये चुन अरे अरे ऐसा कैसे बस
She asks if you're hurt. What happened? If confidence is silent and insecurity is loud, she thinks you're absolutely right. The most important thing is that you're okay. It's time to focus on your training now. She said it before. Wang Fu will keep your body in good health, and that's how you keep your mind strong and clear.
मेरी sword ले गया हरामजादा. कुछ तो अर्निंग सोर्स होगा. अर्निंग सोर्स मेरा फ्रीलांस है. मैं फ्रीलांस काम करता हूँ थोड़ा बहुत. कभी कभी मिल जाता है मेरे को.
Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best. Seeing you always puts a smile on your Popsy's face. He wants to know how you're feeling. He heard you helped Gizmo clean up. He's proud of you. He asks if you could help him too before you leave for training. He wishes that was true for your Moomer too, but guiding the village into the future and teaching Wang Fu to her disciples seems more important for every day. He suggests you get going and find him He's curious to see what you found. He's gathered so much over the years, and it's hard to remember everything. Nothing's wrong with his memory. It's just short. He can work wonders with pretty much anything and asks if you know how to upcycle.
I will get my hands dirty to find out.
Says at least dirty. He says it's about time you learned how and offers to teach you, starting with the scrap you found.
अच्छा जी. ठीक है बाय. ये क्या है? Gear crafting. When you're looting, you will find add-ons. Theirs can be crafted. ठीक है, हटाओ. क्या ये add-on? इसका क्या मतलब है? ये चीजों का क्या है? ठीक है, ये लगा दिया. F to craft. Bas.
The style might be too edgy for his taste. but it looks sharp on you. Agrees. At least that way it'll never go out of style. You should take it with you. Wear it to practice. He's sure your Muma will forgive you for not wearing the traditional outfit. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this. Your Muma says it's about time you got here. Hopes you're as ready as you claim to be. She says she is eager to get started. You don't have much time left before the sun goes down. But there's enough time left for repetition, and you need it. Training dummies don't hit back. Wants you to prove that with some practice first.
कुंग फू सीख रहा है भाई ये लौंडा।
Your Muma says you did well today. She's so proud of you.
कितनी बातें करते यार
She's
ये।
ever asked of you. Been working on a present for you with the help of Gizmo and Wiz. You should go see him and find out what it is. You've deserved it. That's why you should be sure to thank him for it.
अब इससे बात ना करनी हो ऐसे
Catchy. Your Muma says she's never seen an apparatus as green as this little thing. It's what? Figuring that out is half the fun. A piece of Scraptronics like this has built-in old-world tech that makes it a potent communication device. It's called an automaton, and it's hardwired to your DNA. It'll follow wherever you go and see whatever you see. Says it's not a record keeper, more like a companion. Your Muma says you look tired. No wonder. It's been a long day. Says a good rest makes you ready for tomorrow. Rest and you'll find strength for tomorrow. Nothing could stop Luca Lupin from setting the world on fire. Your Muma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire.
है मेरी हेल्थ चली गई।
Give it a last burst and you'll make it.
से बचूं कैसे? भाई इतना स्लो चल रहा है, इससे बचो कैसे भाई? आई थिंक मेरे को स्पेस या कुछ दबाना होगा, स्लो होता है वो मोमेंट पूरा का पूरा। हाँ स्पेस था।
Your Muma says this is it. The time has come. She must fight Lupa Lupin. This time there's no escape. She can hear him coming. He wants to destroy her. The time to fight is coming, whether she's ready for it or not. Whatever happens, you need to know she loves you. And everything she's done has been to protect you, your Popsy, and those she was chosen to lead. She tells you to stay back. This is her fight. It has nothing to do with you. History has finally caught up. She loves how brave you are, but she can't be worrying about you while she fights. This is her fight. Here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present. You must go through fire and water to make it out of here. Your Muma says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker
डिस्कॉर्ड पे
than
आना।
water.
अरे आया रुक से लेजी। हेलो हेलो। हाँ बोलना।
सर
बढ़िया। और कहाँ तो आजकल?
You're in deep surf. Don't make
आवाज नहीं आ रही।
waves.
हेलो
The surf
Hello,
goes
hello.
where it wants
हाँ।
to go. It'll take you to
आवाज?
the shore as
हाँ,
long
खूब
as
सारे-
you go with the flow.
आज कैसे आ गया? क्या हो गया? छुट्टी है?
कॉलेज की छुट्टी थी तो कॉलेज के लिए उठ गया। मैं बोला क्या ही सोऊंगा फिर
अच्छा
बैठ जाता हूँ।
अच्छा।
छुट्टी तो ना मिलती भाई इंसान को।
तो ऑफिस की छुट्टी है और कॉलेज की
नहीं
भी?
नहीं ऑफिस का काम है भाई, सिर्फ कॉलेज की छुट्टी है।
अच्छा।
और बताओ क्या चल रहा है? हाँ कहाँ चल रहा है?
यार गेम खेल रहा हूँ।
देखी मैंने बायोमुटेंट स्टैंडर्ड आता है या तू अकेला बैठा रहता है?
आता है कभी कभी।
CS खेलेगा 1-2 गेम?
खेलते आजा।
ये बंद कर ले, बता।
कर देता हूँ, रुक।
फोन खराब हो गया। लाइन क्या कर रहा था? भाई गोस्ट ऑफ मगा जब गेम है भाई।
Death is not to be feared by one
Ghost
who has
of-
lived life with a pure heart.
Ghost?
A part of her will live
Ghost.
on in you.
PS5 के?
हाँ, समुराई वाली।
अच्छा अच्छा।
The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its
अच्छा
way
तू तो
now.
आजकल PS5 पे खेल रहा होगा ना?
जो टाइम मिलता है मैं खेलता हूँ डेली एक आधा घंटा वही मॉर्टल कॉम्बैट खेलते हैं हम लोग। या तो फिर
If
वो
a
कॉल ऑफ ड्यूटी का
sacrifice is
zombies
made
लगा
for
देते
someone
साथ।
else, it's not lost.
टेकन ले ले, एक
Passed on
टेकन।
to the next.
अभी
Life
पैसा
must go on.
वेट कर रहा हूँ मैं
Real
नई गेम्स आए।
sacrifice comes
ठीक है।
from love
अरे वो आ
and
रही है ना
necessity when
थॉर
all
वाली
other options
गॉड
are
ऑफ
हाँ गॉड
exhausted.
ऑफ वॉर।
रैग्नारॉक।
The ultimate
time.
test of
टाइम
conscience
है बट
is the
गेम बहुत
willingness
जबरदस्त
to
आने वाली
give
है।
up anything to save what you truly care about.
लूंगा वो।
What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory.
लेकिन
As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on.
वो 2.5 घंटे हो गए खेलते हुए, पता भी नहीं चला।
क्या?
2.5 घंटे हो गए खेलते हुए।
The tribe's caught a fluffy hulk. Better watch out. It's no pet.
मैं वॉच डॉग्स भी लिए बेंच वॉच डॉग्स भी मजा आता ये मैं
They couldn't keep it down. Fluff hulk's on the loose.
ओ भाई कितनी बड़ी चीज है इसकी।
It was harder than expected to take down the Fluff Hulk. They've received news a Ronin joined the tribe's ranks and were looking forward to meeting you. A group of Jagni warriors are already waiting for you at Myriad's Vespidut outpost. You should hurry there and help them storm the outpost. Mercy is for the weak. The Jagni tribe seek no one's sympathy. Look, an emergency box. Wow, bet that nut makes a tight fist.
ओ भाई क्या मिल गया मुझे? थैनोस का हाथ. ओ भाई ये तो जबरदस्त है. Hitting enemies with special attack.
मैंने न डेमोनिक यहाँ पे एक वो निकाला है स्कैम माल्टा में.
क्या निकाला है?
जिम बिम की मेंबरशिप लेते हैं ना लोग यहाँ पे. तो अगर तू कोई नॉर्मल जिम में जाएगा ना, वो मेंबरशिप उसकी उतनी है 50 यूरो पर मंथ, 40 यूरो पर मंथ. ठीक है. और अगर उसी जगह वहीं से कोई होटल में जाता है, मैरियट जैसी होटल, और उनके पास क्या होता है, मेंबरशिप कार्ड्स होता है. अगर तू वो कार्ड करा लेगा तो भी तेरा उतना ही खर्चा है, 40 यूरो पर मंथ या 50 यूरो पर मंथ. लेकिन वहाँ पे तू मैरियट होटल में जा रहा है, तेरे को अच्छी क्वालिटी का जिम मिल रहा है, अच्छी क्वालिटी का स्विमिंग पूल मिल रहा है, इंडोर और आउटडोर. तेरे को स्टीम रूम मिल रहा है, सोना रूम मिल रहा है, जकूजी मिल रहा है. क्या
चीज क्यों नहीं कर रहा है स्लैम? चलो बाद में देखता हूँ इसको.